Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my YouTube channel Calculus and Mathematics Learning. In the previous video, we solved question number 2 of exercise number 5.2 related with chapter number 5 integration related with the topic of indefinite integral using substitution method. In today's video, I am going to solve the last question of exercise number 5.2 which is question number 3. So let's move toward question. It tells that use suitable substitution and tables to evaluate the following indefinite integral. Part A is integral of dx divided by x square plus 16. This is related with the derivative of tangent x. You know that derivative of tangent x was equal to tangent inverse x was equal to 1 over 1 plus x square. So this denominator in this form, so we will substitute over here to make like this form. So here we will substitute, let's suppose x is equal to 4 tangent theta. X is equal to 4 tangent theta. Now take the derivative, let's suppose x is equal to 4 tangent theta. Now taking the derivative of both sides with respect to theta, so dx by d theta will be 4 times of derivative of tangent theta is secant square theta. Now here in numerator we have just dx, so we will shift d theta to the right hand side. It becomes dx is equal to 4 times of secant square theta and d theta. Now putting the values in the given integral, so integral of dx, which is 4 secant square theta and d theta divided by x square. X is 4 tangent theta, so taking the square on the both sides, so it becomes x square is equal to 16 or tangent square theta. So put 16 tangent square theta over here, and after this we have plus of 16. Now after this it becomes an integral of 4 secant square theta can be written as 4 times of secant theta dot secant theta d theta divided by, if we supposed to be taken 16 common, so inside we are left with 1 plus tangent square theta. So after this it becomes 4 will cancel out with 16, so in numerator we are left with secant theta dot secant theta d theta divided by, over here we are left with just 4, and here 1 plus tangent square theta is equal to secant square theta according to the trigonometry rule. So it becomes a secant theta dot secant theta we can also write. So secant theta are cancel out with each other. We are just left with 1 over 4 integral of 1. We are left with just 1 d theta. Remember the integral of 1 is also a theta. So 1 over 4 times of theta, because if we differentiate theta with respect to theta, it gives us again 1. Now here theta will replace with, here we have x is equal to 4 tangent theta, so it becomes tangent theta will be equal to x divided by 4. Here we need with theta, so we will tangent will move to the right hand side. It becomes theta is equal to tangent inverse of x divided by 4. Now use this value over here, so it becomes 1 over 4 times of theta is tangent inverse x divided by 4. So this is the required indefinite integral, 1 over 4 tangent inverse x by 4 plus c. We can also solve this type of integral within one step by using the trick. Here it is integral of dx divided by x square. Here it is, let's suppose we can write as 4 square, so it is the formula which is equal to 1 over a is 4 tangent inverse x divided by a, x is x and a is 4 plus a constant of integration. So this is the solution through the trick method. Now move toward part number B of question number 3. Tells that integral of sin x dx over cos square x plus 1. Let's suppose in this part number B I supposed to take out t is equal to cos of x. Now taking the derivative of both sides with respect to x, so it becomes dt by dx will be the derivative of cos x is negative sin x. And here we have sin x dx, so it becomes dt is equal to negative sin x dx. Now shift this minus to this side, it becomes minus dt will be equal to sin x and dx. Now we will put this value and this value in the given integral, so it becomes an integral of sin x dx, which is minus dt, so minus time of dt, and 1 over cos square x plus 1, so cos x is t, so 1 over t square and plus 1. Now we will use the formula of the integration, that 1 over a square plus x square ds, s integration will always be equal to 1 over a tangent inverse of x divided by a plus constant of integration. Here let's suppose this t is actually equal to the variable x, and let's suppose this is a constant a which is equal to 1. Using this values in this formula, this will be the required result. So 1 over a is 1, tangent inverse x divided by a, x is t divided by a is 1 and plus constant of integration. So it becomes tangent inverse of t. Here we also have a negative sign, so here we will write negative, so minus tangent inverse t plus constant of integration, so minus time of tangent inverse t was supposed to be taken cos of x, so we will replace it again with cos x, so minus tangent inverse cos x plus constant of integration. This is the required indefinite integral. We can also solve this type of question using directly this formula. So we will direct put this formula 1 over tan inverse x over f plus c. This will be the required result. Now move toward part number C. Tells that integral of dx divided by under root of pi minus 2x square. How can we solve this type of integral? We can solve this type of integral by this method, that dx divided by, we will take out 2 common inside the integral, so we are left with pi divided by 2 and minus x square and whole under the root. Because this 2 is cancelled out with 2, we are just left with pi. To multiply x square gives us minus 2x square again. After this, we will take out this under root 2 common, so it becomes 1 over under root 2, and numerator we are left with dx divided by. We can write pi divided by 2 just like under root of pi by 2 whole square, and x square can be written as minus x square. So here it becomes upon just like a square minus x square. So here we will substitute a value that, let's suppose x is equal to under root of pi divided by 2 sine theta. Now differentiate both sides with respect to theta. So it becomes dx is equal to under root of pi by 2 sine theta, derivative is cos of theta, and here the d theta will come to the right hand side. So this is dx, and let's suppose this is x, and their x square will be equal to pi divided by 2 sine square theta. So this is actually our x square. Now putting these two values inside over here, so it becomes an integral of dx. So dx is under root of pi by 2, which can be written as under root of pi divided by under root 2, and cos of theta d theta, cos of theta d theta divided by under root of, here we have 1 over under root 2 already. So 1 over under root 2, and dx is and pi for under root pi by under root 2 cos of theta d theta divided by, it can be written as pi divided by 2 minus time of, here we suppose x pi divided x square is pi divided by 2 sine square theta. So pi divided by 2 sine square theta. Now after this, this under root 2 and under root 2 gives us a value just 2. So it becomes under root pi divided by 2 integral of cos of theta d theta. Here by simplification, if we suppose to be taken 5 divided by 2 common, inside we are left with 1 minus sine square theta, which is equal to cos square theta, and cos square theta under root is just cos of theta. And here this is under root pi by 2, under root of pi divided by 2, and we are left with cos of theta. Cos of theta is cancelled with cos of theta. Here we have under root pi by 2, so it will move to the numerator and they will reciprocate. So it becomes root 2 divided by root pi. And here we have root pi divided by 2. And inside we are left with 1 d theta. So here this under root pi will cancel under root pi, we are left with under root of 2 divided by 2. And 1 integration upon is already theta, which is we already learned. So from here it becomes the value of theta will be, the value of theta will be under root of 2 divided by 5, under root of 2 divided by 5 x, and we will take a sine inverse on it. So sine inverse under root 2 by 5x, this is actually theta. So put in these two values over here, it becomes under root 2 divided by 2, and the value of theta is a sine inverse inside under root of 2 divided by under root of 5, and already we are left with x. I am going to eliminate this under root from pi, so it becomes under root 2 divided by 2 sine inverse. I will just take its conjugate. So I will take it multiply under root pi for already in numerator and denominator. So by multiplying in denominator it becomes just pi and x and plus constant of integration. So under root 2 divided by 2 sine inverse, it becomes root 10 divided by 5 and x and plus constant of integration. This is the required result. Now move toward part number D. It tells that integral of dx divided by under root of e power 2x minus 4 solve this type of indefinite integral. We can solve this type of indefinite integral just like this, that integral of dx divided by, we can write e power 2x just like e power x whole square minus time of 4 can be written as 2 square. So this integral is in the form of, let's suppose this is, if we consider x, e power x considered as x, so it becomes x square minus a square. So for x square minus a square, we will put x is equal to a cos theta. These are the three conditions. So we will put x is equal to a secant theta. So let's suppose e power x over here, x is equal to e power x is equal to a secant theta, a secant theta. So now we will differentiate both sides with respect to x. So it becomes d by dx of both sides of e power x will be a into d by, we differentiate both sides with respect to theta. So d by d theta of e power x a into d by d theta of secant theta. So here it becomes e raised to the power x. After this it becomes, x is an inner function, so it becomes dx by d theta. And after this it becomes a time of derivative of secant theta is, you know that secant theta and tangent theta. After this it becomes e power x is actually equal to a secant theta. E power x is a secant theta. So put a secant theta over here, it becomes a time of secant theta dot dx. This theta will come to this side, so it becomes a secant theta tangent theta and d theta. So after this a secant theta is cancelled out with a secant theta, we are left with dx is equal to tangent theta and d theta. Now we are going to putting value in this integrand. It becomes integral of dx, which is tangent theta and d theta. So tangent theta d theta divided by under root of e power x whole square. So e power x is a secant theta. So a secant theta whole square will give us a square secant square theta. A square secant square theta minus time of 2 square will give us 4. Let's suppose I consider this a is actually equal to, let's suppose 2. So here we will write a 2. Here we will write a 2. And here we will write a 2. And here we will write a 2. Why I suppose 2? Because here if I put 2, so it 2 square will give us 4. So it becomes a tangent theta d theta, and it becomes a 4 square secant theta square theta minus 4. So we will take out 4 common. So inside we are left with secant square theta minus 1. And you know that 1 plus tangent square theta is equal to secant square theta. We just made this formula. For this formula we take a is equal to 2. So here secant square theta minus 1 will be actually equal to the tangent square theta from this equation. So it becomes a tangent theta d theta divided by under root of 4 is actually equal to 2. And secant square theta minus 1 under root gives us tangent square theta under root. So it will give us just a tangent theta. So tangent theta is cancelled with tangent theta. We are left with 1 over 2 integral of 1 d theta. You know that integral of 1 is theta. So 1 over 2 theta. From here the value of theta will be, you know that secant theta, it becomes a secant theta will be equal to e power x divided by 2. But here we need theta, so secant will come to the right hand side. It becomes theta is equal to secant inverse e power x divided by 2. So putting the values becomes 1 over 2 time of secant inverse e power x, secant inverse e power x divided by 2 plus constant of integration. This is the required answer. Now move toward part number E. It tells that integral of 2x plus 5 divided by x square plus 4x plus 5 are this type of indefinite integral. So let's move toward the solution of this integral. We can write it just like 2x, split this 5 just like 4 plus 1. And also in the denominator x square plus 4x, also split this 5 in the denominator just like 4 plus 1. And here we have dx. Now after this, we can write it just like 2x plus 4, so take out 2 common. Inside we are left with x plus 2 because it gives us 2x plus 4 again, and plus 1 can be written as same. Dx divided by, here it is a formula, a square plus 2ab plus b square, so it is equal to a plus b whole square because it gives us x square plus 4 and plus 4x and plus 1. After this we can write it just like 2 into x plus 2 divided by x plus 2 whole square plus 1. So after this we can split it just like 2 times of x plus 2 divided by x plus 2 whole square and plus 1 dx. And after this here we take out 2 into x plus 2 divided by x plus 2 whole square plus 1. We can also take plus, we will take the separate integral on 1. So separate integral on 1 divided by x plus 2 whole square plus 1, x plus 2 whole square plus 1 and dx. Now after this, if I suppose to be taken x plus 2 is equal to, let's suppose x plus 2 is equal to u. So du will be equal to dx. So now after this it becomes an integral of 2 times of x plus 2 is u. So it becomes 2u divided by x plus 2 is u. So u square plus 1, u square plus 1, and here we have dx is equal to du. And after this we can write it plus just like integral of 1 divided by x plus 2 whole square and plus 1 square. So here it is a formula. The formula is 1 over x square plus a square, which is equal to 1 over a tangent inverse x divided by a. Here let's suppose this is x, which is equal to x plus 2, and a is let's suppose equal to 1. So here this integral will be using direct formula. So it becomes 1 over 1 over a is actually 1, and after this tangent inverse x is x plus 2 divided by a is 1, so it gives us x plus 2 and plus constant of integration. After this if I supposed to be taken u square plus 1, let's suppose it is equal to t, u square plus 1 is equal to t, so our dt will be equal to 2u du, whose derivative is present in the numerator, so it becomes 2u du is dt divided by u square plus 1 is t, and plus it gives us tangent inverse x plus 2 and plus constant of integration. Now after this derivative integral of 1 over t is ln of t and plus tangent inverse x plus 2 and plus constant of integration. Then replace this t with u square plus 1. So it becomes ln of u square plus 1 plus tangent inverse x plus 2 plus c. Now replace this u with the given, which is x plus 2. So it becomes x plus 2 whole square, x plus 2 whole square plus 1, and after this plus tangent inverse x plus 2 and plus constant of integration. This is the required integral, indefinite integral. Now move toward part number f. It tells that integral of 2 plus x dx divided by under root of 4 minus 2x minus x square. Solve this type of indefinite integral. Move towards the solution. Here in numerator we can write x plus 2 just like x plus 1 and plus 1, and here we have dx divided by, here in denominator I supposed to take a negative common, so inside we are left with x square, and here I take out negative common, I left with plus 2x, and here it becomes minus 4. Now after this we can write it just like x plus 1 dx divided by minus time of under root minus x square, we can write it x square plus 2x minus 4. I supposed to take plus 1 and minus 1 inside the bracket. So it becomes under root of x plus 1 dx divided by under root of minus time of x square plus 2x, x square plus 2x and plus 1, and minus 4 minus 1 gives us minus 5. After this step it becomes x plus 1 dx divided by, it becomes minus minus gives us plus 5, so it becomes plus 5 and minus time of x square plus 2x plus 1, so x square plus 2x and plus 1 and under the root. Minus minus gives us plus 5 and minus time of this x square plus 2x plus 1 under the root. Now after this it becomes x plus 1 dx divided by, it becomes 5 minus, this is the formula a square plus ab plus b square, so it gives us x plus 1 whole square under the root. Now after this we can split x plus 1 just like x plus 1 dx divided by 5 minus x plus 1 whole square, and here plus 1 can be written as plus 1 integral of dx divided by 5 minus x plus 1 whole square. Here this 5 can be written as under root of 5 whole square, because square is cancelled with under root, again left with 5. Now after this here I suppose to take x plus 1, let's suppose this is equal to t, so our dt will be equal to dx. Now putting the values, it becomes integral of x plus 1 is t and dx is dt divided by 5 minus x plus 1 is t, so t square, and here it becomes this is the formula 1 over a square minus x square, so this is actually equal to the sine inverse x divided by a, sine inverse x divided by a. So here sine inverse our x is x plus 1 divided by our a is under root 5 and plus constant of integration, and here let's suppose 5 minus t square is equal to another variable, let's suppose dz, so it becomes dz is equal to minus 2t dt, but here in the numerator we have t dt, so it becomes dz over minus 2, so dz over minus 2 is equal to t dt, so it becomes integral of t dt is minus 1 over 2 dz divided by 5 minus t square. 5 minus t square is actually equal to under root z, so its power is z power 1 over 2, so it will give us to numerator, it becomes z power minus 1 over 2. Now using the generalized power rule, it becomes minus 1 over 2, z power 1 over 2 and divided by 1 over 2, it will give the numerator, so 2 will cancel out with 2, we are left with minus under root z. Now the value of z is actually 5 minus t square, and the value of t is x plus 1, so it becomes minus time of 5 minus t is x plus 1 whole square, and here we have plus sine inverse x plus 1 divided by under root 5 and plus constant of integration. This is the required result. Now move to the last part of today's lecture, part number G, and this is the last question of exercise number 5.t. Integral of dx divided by x under root of 7x square minus 5. How can we solve? So let's move to our solution. Dx divided by, here is x. So inside, let's suppose I take out a 7 common. So inside we are left with x square and minus 5 divided by 7. Because 7x square and 7 cancel out with 7, we are left with minus 5. After this, take out 1 over under root 7 common. So 1 over under root of 7 inside of dx divided by x, and inside x square minus 5 by 7 can be written as 5 divided by 7 under the root of whole square. So here it is the formula 1 over x into x square minus a square. So we can also solve this type of integral through the method of substitution. Let's suppose x is equal to under root of 5 divided by under root 7 secant theta. Here we have x square minus a square form, this form. So we will use x is equal to a secant theta. Our a is under root 5 by 7, so x is equal to under root 5 by under root 7 secant theta. So taking the derivative with respect to theta, so dx by d theta will be under root 5 divided by under root of 7. Secant theta derivative is secant theta and tangent theta. And this d theta will come to this side, so it becomes d theta. This is the value of dx. So the integral becomes 1 over under root of 7 integral of dx, which is under root 5 and divided by under root 7. We can write it over here, under root 5 and under root 7. And after this, secant theta tangent theta inside secant theta tangent theta and d theta divided by x. X is actually under root 5 and under root 7 secant theta. So here it is in the here under root 5 and under root 7. X is in the denominator over here, so it will goes to the numerator, so it becomes under root 7 divided by under root 5. And here we have x square minus under root 5 by under root 7 whole square. So x square, so its square will give us 5 divided by 7 secant square theta. This is x square. So it becomes 5 divided by 7 c square theta secant square theta, and minus, so it gives us 5 by 7 minus 5 by 7. Here this under root 7 is cancelled with under root 7, under root 5 is cancelled with under root 5, we are left with 1 over under root 7 integral of secant theta tangent theta d theta divided by, if I suppose to take out 5 over 7 common, we are left with secant square theta minus 1, which is equal to tangent square theta according to the formula of trigonometry. So it becomes under root 5 divided by 7, and here we are left with just tangent theta by simplification. After this, it will go to the numerator, so under root 7 divided by under root 5, and here we have 1 over under root 7, and inside this tangent theta is cancelled with tangent theta, we are left with just secant theta and d theta. After this, under root 7 is cancelled with under root 7, we are left with 1 over under root of 5, and you know that integral of secant theta is just ln of secant theta and plus tangent theta. Now we suppose secant theta is equal to under root 7x by 5. Secant theta is equal to under root 7x divided by under root 5 from here. So according to the formula, tangent theta will be 1 plus secant square theta under the root. So 1 plus secant square theta. So it will give us 7x square divided by 5. Here we can write it 5 divided by 5. So it will give us 5 plus 7x square under the root and divided by 5. So this is tangent theta. So putting the values over here, so it becomes 1 over under root of 5. So here it becomes dx is equal to under root 5 by under root 7 secant theta tangent theta. So x square 5 by 7 secant square theta. So simplification will be dx secant theta tangent theta, and after this 5 over 7 under the root of tangent theta. So it will give us 1 over under root of 5 and secant theta. So it becomes ln of secant theta. What is the value of secant theta? Here it is the secant theta under root 7x divided by under root of 5, and plus tangent theta, which is under root of 5 plus 7x square divided by under root of 5 plus constant of integration. This is the required integral. So with this question I finish my lecture. Thank you for watching. Subscribe my channel and also hit the bell icon to receive the upcoming notification about second year mathematics. Thank you.